Hello, anybody that's stumbled upon this. I'm back with Disco Elysium. I don't know why we're just walking over to the left there. Anyways, I think since I'm parked out here, I probably want to finish up whatever I can do at the church. Da-da-da. Ruby in the village. We already did that. He wants me to take the shack, but I feel like it's gonna stop me from going to the hostel. So I don't want to do that. So maybe we do this. And there is the computer in here. Paid up? No, I don't think I'm paid up for
The
today,
machine's
but
keyboard
we do have
is
stuff.
still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons. The speaker comes to life.
Have you heard all that before?
Fortress accident on Saint-Brun. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log? Good. Please repeat the password.
Afterlife. Death.
Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament. Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
I would ask how she is, but
Goodbye, Fortress accident.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated. The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal.
Like we already tried those options.
The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church, the door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
I think this log might be connected to the case. Read the second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. See? Even one of the spookers themselves says it's unnerving. What was that about narcotics? This could prove to be interesting.
Wait, narcotics? Look around the derelict building. I feel like that makes us stop. We're just gonna read the third.
7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking ESCA series, something advanced.
Why would she need an antenna?
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
He steps on a wire, running on the ground, inspecting it with his boot.
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simon for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying.
Sounds like there was some sabotage.
Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading. I think these people worked in the radio computer games business. The one we saw in the Doom commercial area. They must be our former co-workers.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Is she talking about?
The lieutenant looks to his right, toward the silence. Yeah. I think she is.
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the Swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence, with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
Well, what could it be? Look at the water basins behind you.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples.
Mouse is pissing me off right now.
March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good, I don't want anyone distracting me from my work.
The girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
March 51. I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How Martinez of her.
That's me. I was the one who broke into that radio computer. And the storekeeper must be Plaisance.
I knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with that machine.
No. It was a great idea. You're learning things. This is how you learn things about machines.
Yeah, I think interfacing might have some bias.
March 51. A
My
new
God.
2-meter aux cable. Noodles. Crackers. Ping energy drinks. Water. Toothpaste. Gum. Also some canned air.
Okay, yeah, my mouse just stopped working completely for a while there, and we're back.
Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening. A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Suna. Related to the woman that takes the password? Also, she looks like she's just ignoring us.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
She glares at you and she holds down the off button for several seconds. The machine reboots.
Yes, you are breaking in, but not into her radio computer. You're a master circuit bender.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
I can assure you I'm an expert circuit bender. I'm not breaking into your computer. I'm using it to access coalition military data links. We're looking for a suspect in a murder investigation. We thought they might be hiding here. We're on a side case representing certain music venue organizers. Not breaking in, showing a mysterious lead, searching for my lost identity. I feel like we've already found that out. We can't just lie on that.
No one's hiding here.
Barry looks up from the keyboard. You hear the machine, a word back to life.
It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
Is it rebooted? Can we talk to her?
What is it?
Woman is still hunched over the keyboard, gently illuminated by the purring machines. Are you the lead programmer of We're All Untethered by any chance? Sorry, but who are you? What are you doing here?
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
Does not look like a big loss to her.
Yes. Or no. Not anymore. That project is dead.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her back.
Sorry, but who... I keep reading it aloud, but I'm not doing the break properly. Sorry, but who are you?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Turns back to the terminal.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager.
Why are there so many machines in this place? What are you doing in a abandoned church? What do you feel about Adonic dance music? Or I'll let you work in peace now? Nah. Crap man.
Nope.
But you know he's around?
Yes.
He must have seen you. Sounds like you're not worried about him at all.
No. You're right. I'm not.
Her voice trails off as she bends over to tinker with the machine's printer.
What? No. No one's suspicious around here.
She has not seen her, sire. 'Tis true.
Why are there so many machines in this place?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
Don't know what we asked. What are you doing with your radio computer? What about those bowls of water over there? Not trying to touch anything?
I'm working.
The
Fair
machine seems almost alien with its pulsing core. The light casting her face in a strange shadow.
Working on what?
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard to concentrate on whatever she needs to do. And you're not helping.
Yeah, what about the water over there?
They are connected to my reign prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks.
Short and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's using them for, they're hers.
Great.
She dwells back into the glowing terminal. Been in church time.
You really like those questions, don't you?
There's a hint of amusement in her tired eyes.
They're bloodshot. She really hasn't been getting much sleep lately, has she?
Like I'm occupying a public place and you know what you're doing here. Any complaints from your neighbors? Police officers? It's my job to ask questions.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
She says, ready to stand her ground. That... I mean, I don't know the laws, but I feel like her trespassing here would be grounds to have her just escorted out.
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Wait, what? She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is the hole connected to the data lost in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
A hole in the world. What does that mean exactly?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
He's suddenly absorbed in the conversation, waiting for your answer.
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
Hold on a moment. Does it mean we're now living in a world that has holes in it? Can't even understand what we're talking about. Now we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it. Don't know. I'm not here for some science. I just want to solve a murder so I can go home. Oh, we failed it. Okay.
I don't know. Are we? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. But how do I figure it out? You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins. But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
She grows silent, staring at her circle basins. It looks like some ancient ritual. Have any exact idea? Do you have any idea where this hole might be located? The research isn't going well. Why not?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
He looks up, eyes trying to piece the black heights above, pitch black heights above, but without much success. I can't even read right now.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark, most of the tower disappearing into the shade.
One moment. Okay.
Strange things may flourish in the dark.
Why there?
There's this place at the back of the church, a place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow, and the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
This is where the Crabman lives.
I know.
You don't think Crabman might be somehow responsible here?
No, I don't. Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work. Great. Thanks.
About the hole again?
The Swallow, you mean? What about it? Great. Thanks.
How you feel about hypnotic dance music?
What? I hate it.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Have you even listened to it? Like, actually listened to it? What are you, 40? It's the future of dance music. Same here. Doesn't connect here. Tap on your heart. Not like disco does, anyway. Okay, that was quick. But you hate it. Yeah, we're gonna ask the first one.
Yeah. Like all the time. My tent neighbors don't really ease up with their partying, do they?
She pulls a face that looks absolutely scathing.
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Alright, but how do you feel about a club for hypnotic dance music?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
What do they want to build then?
Take a guess, why don't you?
Youth center would be nice. Petting zoo for place for animals. Maybe some community space to help the elderly. I'm still convinced they want to establish a nightclub for hypnotic dance music. Said it's their dream.
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you? Thanks.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Alright, I'll let you work in peace. And the mouse has stopped working again. What the hell? It was no problem until I started. Also, I was kind of hoping she would, let me talk to her about the other place. where we logged in, and maybe we can get the password, help her out, you know? Would have made sense. I guess we're not doing that just yet.
Hello again. My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
No, we gotta help first.
Of course I do.
To the cops.
Don't know what makes you
I feel like I picked the wrong thing there. I sweat and laundry detergent plus a trace of ether.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good.
Ken shows through the holes in the Speed Freak's too large sweater in front of him. Open a toolbox full of carpentry tool and parts.
It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
Runs his hand through his hair, which is combed back in mock seriousness, and continues to fiddle with some gears.
Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align. I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. But I'll see what I can do.
I'll stick around the padlock. Can you tell me anything about it?
A sticker? You mean the yellow one? Can you describe it to me?
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like.
I'll describe if you already know what I mean. It's the one. Is this one? You familiar with it?
Seems like my creation has found its way into the legal bureaucracy. What did you want to ask about it? The dead guy smiling.
What does it mean? Why is the dead guy smiling?
He defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always already dead. How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie, and so are its deaths.
Okay, this is really just pissing me off. What is going on?
The present
With my
moment
mouse.
and life are the hardcore. The hardcore expels death. Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beats.
Or drugged out of his mind, come to think of it.
He'd also be drugged out of his mind.
Or drunk. Or in a clinical coma. Or glad to be dead. But those versions suck.
What makes the sticker so modern?
Simplicity was brought to us by a classical soul artist modernism, but that was a tasteful, harmonious simplicity, right? Well, hardcore is not tasteful or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning shot. This will be dangerous. The echo of man's loss, haunting him. The sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing.
You come up with this stuff by yourself?
Not alone. Many people are thinking the same thing right now. There's a gathering at the Elysium. The beat is the same for all.
Now my headphones are kind of...
Well, the sticker, the clothes, the music, same. It is. I guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But
Tell me
what
about the
for?
machines you saw in the church.
Weird stuff. Specialised. There was a data processor and some sort of long-wave machinery. Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
Wrong with the supernatural.
Nothing's wrong with it. You should definitely be researched. You can still do sick shit with it though.
The sickest. That's perhaps why it should be researched.
Most of it doesn't exist, but there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist, because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs. Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk rights, that kind of stuff. The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
He picks up some sort of widget. of
It's
a
not
widget.
easy to reach a harmonic resonance of signs without some adjustment.
Yes, further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve this would be by getting us into the church. Nah. Still strongly out of sync. Stage gamma disalignment. You heard me.
Same as the small metal bolt in his hand. Okay. Back to him later. I do feel like I need to find Ruby as soon as possible. Ever open up that door? Screw it. Max it out.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Nothing jumps out to you. Nothing out of the ordinary. How about you get out and breathe? The air in the tent is too thick for you to think clearly.
Yeah.
And? What happened? Oh, man! Who is he? What did you think?
Seemed to be okay. To be honest, very spiritual. Gave me this old lecture on alcoholism before rambling on and on about mother's love. You're right. He's a true narcomaniac. Way he climbs, it was terrifying. He seemed to be okay.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
Something sinister going on the building's roof. I think he's getting high or something. There he enjoys physical activity. Guy climbs like a freak. Just preaching and praying from the looks of it.
No matter. Is he gonna be a problem?
Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we gonna do about him?
Of course he's a problem. He's a crab man. He keeps himself physically active, thinks spiritual thoughts, and doesn't drink. Who am I to evict such a person? As far as I can tell, he's not going to be able to leave. He'll climb around up there, and guys, you'll never catch him. Actually, he told me he wouldn't mind the nightclub at all.
I dunno, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
Don't worry, I don't think he really gives a damn about you or anyone else. You're just going to live with the crab man.
I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light. Yeah!
Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her?
I was using the mainframe when Suna, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, appeared.
A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
She said you guys haven't been completely honest with me about your plans.
Come on, man. Who will you trust? A spooky programmer or us? We just want to make the world a better place.
The programmer, honestly.
Feel the love. Get down and feel it.
The stuffy tint muffles the last two words. The command fails to impress.
A half-hearted sell of something which does not seem worth buying.
The love? No, I'm not really feeling it.
You'll get there, believe me. When we've got our gear set up, things will be flowing and pumping. Anyway, now that it's settled, how did she seem? I mean, disposition-wise, about the dance club idea. Ja oder nein? Rocking it or dropping it?
What a pity! That's my favourite thing in the world! And she doesn't like it at all!
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a laser-lit future of dance and unity?
Unity! Dance!
She made it very clear she won't leave until her own project is finished.
And you can't just evict her?
No, I won't evict her. We have to come up with a different solution.
Look at you, honour man!
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
The lines in the dark exist, coexist.
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
She gets down. I mean, who doesn't? Just listen to that crazy pulse. She absolutely does not. Really, really despises it.
Egghead cannot believe what she just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
We're not going to lie to
No
him.
worries, we'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
Use to throw her out, but I can try convincing her.
Excellent! Good luck, my friend.
I spend a point on logic if this fails again.
Nothing jumps out to you. Nothing out of the ordinary. Haven't they? Or maybe it's that mean programmer herself who's been lying to you. How about you get out and breathe?
Goodbye, officer.
Alright, we'll talk to her first, see what happens. Oh my god, it's getting slow again. Fucking pain in the ass.
Yes, what is it?
Well, if you didn't have to leave, I talked to Andre. He wants to make it work. If I'd just force you to leave, police officer, you have to do what I say.
I don't
number
want
6.
to make anything work.
Hold on, you don't want to make anything work?
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
Convince her to cooperate with the ravers.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
Listen, about your research, you mentioned earlier that it's not going very well. Very well. Maybe I can help with something.
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
But if I could help you finish the project, then you wouldn't have to live in a church next to the boom boom anymore. Just think about it.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
All right. Bring me the game's offside copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
Is this the filament you're looking for? Show her the production schedule. Yeah, by your old workspace, do you mean the Studio Fortress accident?
Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady. That's her name, I believe.
Already been inside.
Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge. Just go and get it.
Wait, what?
In the giant ice bear fridge. I just told you. It has red glowing eyes. It's impossible to miss. You just need to get the offside copy from the ice bear. No, that's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need it.
He's tapping the table on a badly concealed impatience. I don't need it.
In his defense, it was simply lying in the desk drawer of an abandoned cubicle.
Okay, but still. Thanks.
She thinks for a moment, then reaches behind the radio computer and hands you what looks like an oversized pry bar.
And here's my Qualsund multitool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the offside copy, then you can keep the Qualsund.
This glorious multi-tool makes a regular pry bar completely obsolete.
Heck yeah. I'm sorry for always complaining about my mouse, but it is driving me nuts. And one day it'll just magically start working again. Other than the mouse wheel, that thing is toast. Yeah, I should be looking for Ruby right away. Let's save here. We may or may not have to load, I don't know. Frustrated. Go enter in from here. Wonder if the ice has melted by now.
The beer's eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge slowly melting. The power has been cut off. But where's the filament memory? It's not here.
Yeah, I can't see the offsite copy anywhere. Check the shelves again.
Someone must have taken it. What does the note say?
Oh. Oh, it probably has something to interact.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
The lieutenant leans closer to read the crumpled note over your shoulder.
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active. Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff.
Sulislav. Wasn't he one of Miss Lukanen Kilda's co-workers? I remember coming across this name when we were reading her personal log.
Who?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Really? You don't have a single guess?
You mean Kono?
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on a filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
The breaker? Oh yeah, this one?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting. Ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant Kvalsund multi-tool until the lid cracks open. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words off-site copy written on its side. Disappointment washes over you as you stare into the almost empty ice cream maker.
Take the filament
You
memory.
gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lukanen Kilda as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
Does this mean I might have ruined the filament? And that was days ago, both in game and real life. And also, we don't need to snoop on it. We can have her print it out if it's still working. Alright, we got bad news,
Yes.
possibly.
What is it? Yes? Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
What's gonna happen now?
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
He's already inserted the filament into the radio computer's core, ready to close the door.
Wait. No. That's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
What are you hoping to find?
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that.
Just stop playing with this thing. Just what? Play it cool.
Sorna doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here. I found it.
Where?
Hold on.
She's behind the keyboard now, typing in some numbers that only she understands. Terminal beeps. The light inside starts pulsing like a glowing heart. Yeah, I will say nothing.
Just give me a second. I'm almost...
Fucks up her typing
I've
speed.
never witnessed a programmer work before.
done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
There's joy in her voice as she bumps her fist into air. You did it? You found the coordinate? Oh my god, congratulations. Where is it? Where's your 2 milliliter hole in the world? Oh my god, congratulations.
Thank you.
Goes back with a grin. So where is it?
There. In the swallow.
Yeah. He points at the other end of the church, where a group of water bowls forms a ritualistic arc.
Think you can help me again?
Sure.
I need you to go move those water bowls for me. I need to double-check my calculations.
You like moving things around. Moving things around is calming.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Third left. 2, 5 right. Or third left by 2, fourth by 5.
Thanks.
Save. Which one's the third?
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor. Oh boy, this is going to be good.
With the third bowl from the left, 2 centimeters away.
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound.
Like 5 centimeters
Some
to the
water
right.
spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall. Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place, after all.
And we run.
Yes, what is it?
I move the water bowls to the right position, just like you asked. What's next?
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
She stops biting into her chaplet.
Yeah. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Hey, why'd you have your headphones on mute in the first place? Isn't it going to just be silence and nothing else? There.
Honestly, I'm a little scared. I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything.
It's gonna be just a screamer. This is an elaborate hoax.
I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
Turns to face you, the mainframe, throwing shadows on her chin.
What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
She grows silent, her face very pale in the cold light of electricity. You're overthinking this.
Maybe I'm just tired.
Scary, but we just have to face it. Hey, I don't think I want to do it anymore. Seems too dangerous.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
Puts on her oversized headphones, ready to press unmute on the keyboard.
The lieutenant takes a step back, and then nothing.
God, I need a job.
Nothing happens as Sona Lokanen Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
Did you hear anything?
She doesn't answer, her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus, one hand cupping the headphone.
Yeah, I should have said nothing.
Damn it.
She lets out a loud sigh before tearing off her headphones, still avoiding your gaze. Well, at least the world still... Oh yeah, well at least the world seems to be still alright. Come on, did you hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
Maybe nothing happened. Did you find the swallow?
No.
She rests her face on her hands, massaging the forehead.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something, if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more to it? This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Yeah, let's try it.
All you hear is your own breathing, heavy and hoarse from all the nights spent drinking. It's the breath of an old man. But there's something else.
By 1 point.
There has to be something big, something unexpected, something new, yet to be discovered. Ghosts, speak to me. When was the last time this world had anything new to say?
Well, did you hear anything?
Oh, nothing. Just silence.
Yeah.
The lieutenant looks down at the floor, as if to say, you're wasting time here. Maybe the speed freaks can help you with this. Go talk with Andre.
Alright, yeah, sure. So many failures. But at least it's not for something important.
Huh? I see. Hi again. So, how things going? Yes? What's the deal?
Making progress on the church, but it's slow going. There's hitch in Sona's research.
What kind of a hitch?
Trying to catch an anomaly using a special microphone set up, but she can't hear the audio coming from through her headphones.
An audio shortfall, you say? Guess what? We got speakers with massive low end. There's a good chance it can do it.
They've got one speaker. One. Uno. Un.
Not sure about... I'm not so sure it's about the lack of bass, but we'll see. But soon, I think we haven't found a solution.
We've got some serious range on this baby. It'll blast her shoes off. Believe me. Yes? What kind of a hitch?
An audio short.
They've got one.
We've got some serious range on this baby. It'll blast her.
Okay.
Goodbye, officer.
Lots of back and forth. Might just be the other microphone we need.
Yes, what is it?
Examine the Raver's speakers.
Everything disappears.
There we go.
You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes. It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Sona, take off the headphones. What if we just need a better sound system?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
Farmer's the lieutenant inspecting the damage done to the arabesque.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Yes, but they could help with the speakers.
You mean the speed freaks?
She closes her eyes as more dance music invades the holy silence of the sanctuary.
Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They would if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Brilliant negotiating there, detective. As always.
Great, I'll go talk to them then.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
And I feel like Kim would say, yes, good work, officer. You know, because that's what he says when he's disappointed.
Hi again. So, how things go? Yes? What's the
Good
deal?
news. Managed to convince Ona. She's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition, she needs your speakers for her project.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of Anodic dance music.
Have to share space for a couple of weeks until she gets her research finished.
That's fine. We can manage.
He grins excited. Glad I could help.
We appreciate it. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
Okay, mouse was working. There we go. I was clicking like crazy. Wonder why I wasn't moving. Do we always see this from here? Doesn't look right. And I think a couple hours did pass. They'll have like some stuff to sell. It'll be fine. Or we just get the shack.
Yes, what is it?
How's the project going? I see that your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is Adonic dance music.
What? What did you say?
Barely hear her over the thumping bass of Adonic dance music.
I can't hear you! The music is too loud! Oh, the project! It's not going well! There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers. He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekokata! A place to be, apparently! Thanks! Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes!
Does jazz hands to mock him.
Let me know how it goes!
A young man with peroxide blonde hair stands behind a mixer deck, nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile and says, as though you're supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical secret,
Hardcore! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Here comes the night!
could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think?
Has to be some way to talk to this person. You just haven't found it yet. It's definitely not about signs. What if you just try again? Find your way, yeah.
The young man behind the mix.
This is hardcore. Hardcore! Hardcore to the internally coherent. Encore! All right! Yeah!
He furrows his brow as his very large head trips.
Hardcore! Ah!
No, but seriously, I'm a little worried it isn't.
The question is, what is the question?
That would have been good if I had asked you a question, but I didn't now. It's just idiotic.
But there was a question?
Back to the heavy. Hardcore! Hardcore to the internally coherent. Encore!
He furrows his brow.
Hard.
The question is, but there was no question.
Been closed. True. Hard. Hardcore. Hardcore. Internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yekokata. The place to be.
You didn't think this really doesn't have anything to do with the case? You said that before. Why is this Yekokata the place to be? What does that mean?
Yekokata is a hard. We're close. True. Hard. Full. Hardcore. Hardcore to internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. It's the message, so listen and you will see. No illusion. The spirit is what you feel. We're close. True.
Is it?
It's hardcore. Skibbity, skibberdanger. I am the rearranger.
Your cop training did not prepare you for this. What to do?
We're close. True. Hard. Full. It's hardcore. Skibbity. Skibbity.
Your cop training.
We're
Really,
close.
maybe I just,
True. Hardcore. Yeah! Spinning out lyrics since the day I was born. And the amount of lyrics I got is against the law. We're close. True. Hard. Full. Core. It's hardcore. Skibbity. Skibbity.
Your cop training. In white, silver, this is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel.
No.
Cold wind seeps in from the crack in the glass. Snowdrifts cover the floorboards at your feet. Above, you feel her multicolored eyes on you, inspecting you, as if under a microscope. The woman looks down at you standing there. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye. Of what? Compassion? Remorse? She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive.
Compassion.
As that soft word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
I guess we're doing the same.
Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times as you stand in the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles, her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
Yeah, I'll try the visual calculus.
The jigsaw of broken shards falls into place in front of you, a ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one, and a text, a light motif below them both. Unknown. A motor carriage? A gunshot? Someone falling into it? Or maybe just hooligans looking for something to break? The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden Reichsapfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence day advised. Above, she herself is whole. Small figures of wise men, common men, worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, 30 years, stand in a row guarding her. It must have
we weren't
taken
able to do
years
this
to
before.
produce this work in all its dizzying detail. Below both women, in luminous black letters, Après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau.
Does that sound like afterlife, death? That kind
And
of thing?
then along the left side, Après le monde, la gré. Après le gré, le monde de nouveau.
Death, life again.
Yeah.
After the world,
A cycle.
the pale. After the pale, the world again. This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan. No more, however. It
Too
was
religious.
deemed subservient to use a strongly moral intern-related motto. We already suspected of bootlicking. The sentence was also seen as too feminine. It was a macho thing. Justice, union, prudence, and force.
Like this puts the fear of God back in the... No. Ain't doing that one. Yeah, we're gonna say not very feminine. I mean, I don't think we knew the other one. They didn't even say it. We just incorporated a bit of it.
Not at all.
The mother of humanism towers above you, a wax painting on a cracked pane of glass. Nothing has changed in
The old woman in the village was right. This must be the Dolorian Church of Humanity in Martinez, or the small Pinewood Church in some records. It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after Revachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers.
What else do you know?
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them. The 7 Sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials. We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find the instigator here. Something else, perhaps.
Oh, so the machinery lying around.
Respectful? Is the lieutenant a follower of DeLoreanism?
Yeah, we'll ask.
Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are DeLorean in origin.
Stroke your chin first. Didn't think you were spiritual. Like her, she looks like a lever. I didn't think you were spiritual.
It's not spiritual, it's constitutional. The DeLorean system does not demand faith, only accordance.
Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is Her Innocence Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men.
Did I ask aloud why was I not able to do this before?
The highest category of historic individual, an embodiment of the world's spirit. More, an innocence is elected to office by the founding party, a precedent that has taken place a mere 6 times in the entirety of history. The legal system of the Real Belt is built to accommodate an authentic rule should it coincide with our time. An innocence is infallible. The decisions made by one are not decisions. They are inevitabilities. What would have happened anyway? Only accelerated, packed into decades instead of centuries. An innocence is a continuous, compressed event, a sacred human being. It is an honor and a glory to live when one is in office. No, we are alone.
Okay, when she roll, what else do I know about her? I want more. Is there something terrifying about her? All of this. What else do I know?
Many things. You know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marchese, and eventually the principal advisor to Irene La Navigateur, Queen of Serene, modern-day Sir La Clé. Also, that she was gorgeous beyond beauty. Draped in ancient sadness. Are you sure you want to remember this bit of historic trivia? Standing under a long, slender form like this, dwarfed?
Yeah, where's this coming
The
from?
past. It's a silo of sadness, fermenting. You should keep away. No, you must know.
Okay, what else? Was she smart?
Terribly, women of the court were expected to play both contract bridge and chess sufficiently well to prove an interesting challenge to a man. A simple grasp in matters of philosophy, theology, and science was encouraged. She was, by all means, a kept woman. She made the most of her position in the anti-DeLorean court, a court visited by the most prominent thinkers and artists of the day. In secret, she was becoming the era's preeminent philosopher of the state, a scalpel, a piercing gaze. She was an almost preternaturally magnetic and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries, she appeared out of time, a messenger from the future of the species. We all fell in love with her, head over heels. Even before she was declared an innocence, her influence was tremendous.
How come?
It was on her advice that Irene La Navigateur sponsored a number of voyages into the Pale. A costly, often tragic endeavor, ultimately vindicated by the discovery of the new world, the piece of reality you're standing on. She was crowned 2 years after the first expedition returned, setting in motion what is widely considered the greatest era in history. The DeLorean
I'm gonna say well to
era.
continue it, but I kind of don't care. This doesn't feel relevant.
Wow, indeed. When her innocence was declared, and the queen she had advised for years fell on her knees before her, she was so overcome with emotion that her lungs started glowing in her chest. Bystanders reported golden filaments lighting the already sunlit chamber around her, clearly visible beneath her dress. That is why the lungs are the symbol of love for the cultures of the Real Belt.
Alright, what did she roll?
300 years ago, in the wake of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, by explorers from the continent of Muindi, she is, among other things, the innocence of inter-isolary travel and the connected world. Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory, or what remains of it. But terrifying, it's a simple word. She was bad for humanity, and you shouldn't have started thinking about her.
No, was there something bad about her? I want to know.
You already do. Although she is often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day, constantly surrounded by her terriers. She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaigns she waged against the Mesk state. And then there were the resettlement programs.
What happened?
The Mesk state tried to detach itself from Innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Marguerite were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military force she called the Army of Humanity, suggesting those who fight against it are not part of humanity. She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb in icons such as this. She was also blonde, the blondest woman you have ever seen, with green eyes the color of the Pacentic, mare interregnum. Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores Day to court. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention, but feel when they think of her. This subtle terror is part of her iconography.
Lieutenant Yefreitor, you've stood there for over 5 minutes.
Then his calm voice echoes in the cold air of the church.
What are you thinking of, if I may ask?
Somehow connected to the case. Lungs, that's fucked up. Nothing, just looking around. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't actually click on that. Somehow connected to the case. Lungs, it's fucked up. Nothing, just looking around. She's beautiful. Not human. Yeah, nothing, just looking around.
Cool, man, yeah. Look around as much as you wanna. This is your place too.
We should board that window up, Andre. People don't want to see that woman when they're dancing. It's unhealthy.
How about we don't do that, Lloyd? She looks cool.
Hey, her innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between her fingers, remember?
Yeah, what?
You have the headless Falcon Rider figurine.
I was thinking of
You
that
should give it
actually.
to her. Win her back.
Well, look around, win who back? Can't win her back. She's a long dead historical figure.
Don't be so pessimistic. Love doesn't die that easily. This isn't funny. You have a bad feeling about this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna discard it.
No, it would have been beautiful. Really tiny, thoughtful, clever.
Yeah, I don't disagree. It would be a good way to get rid of it, but I feel like it also puts me on a different path.
Whatever this was, it feels like you made the right choice not to peek into it.
And I'm all about skipping all that
We're close.
just
True.
defining me kind of thing.
Hardcore. Yeah! Lucky Erskine. We're close. True. Hard. Foot. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Here comes the nine. We're close. True. Hardcore. Hardcore to internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yako cut. We're close. True. Hard. Foot. Hardcore. Hardcore to the internally all core. All right. Gotta get the people going. I'm
Why?
the party boy. It's my job.
I think I'm also a party, but what is a party boy?
Hardcore party 25/7.
Yeah.
We're close. True. Hard. Foot. Hardcore. Hardcore to the internally coherent. All core. All. Gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my 2 on a track. Watch your back. Watch out for the heart attack. We're close. True. Hard. Hardcore. Hardcore to the internally. Good morning, yeah. It's the We're close. True. Hardcore.
Nothing, 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 nothing. What are you doing? I see.
Yeah, request. I want everybody as close to the stage as possible.
We're close. True. Hard.
Nothing,
Hardcore.
nothing,
Hardcore to the
nothing,
internally
nothing.
Hardcore.
He
Nothing.
furrows his brow.
Hardcore.
Is it though?
Stops dead in his tracks, tilting his head to the side. I was just thinking that a moment ago.
One mind, one spirit. There's no other world. There's no other life. We're close. True. Hardcore. Hardcore to internally all core.
He furrows his brow.
Hard.
Is it though?
It is.
But is it? I mean, really?
Does his head to the other side like an owl. Question. What is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
He frowns and starts bobbing his head back and forth once more.
The skin on your back is crawling. For a second, you can't even hear the music anymore. There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain, right next to the canal. Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
Are there lungs on your belt buckle? Hey, can you please route send a signal to through your
To
speakers?
the mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
3.5, no doubt about it. It's on the ground.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here. Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good, people!
Grin, he sticks the plug into the auxiliary line, and you hear a satisfying click.
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Egg the music.
Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the on-off for just a sec. For a special scheduled event. The on-off will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes. And then I'll turn off the music.
How do you like it in the church?
Yeah! Back on the case! No disgrace! Bring it down to party place! The first page of the second chapter!
His voice echoes all around the grand hall.
Could it be? Maybe for him. You only have a chapter or two left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like.
God, it feels like a waste of time to keep going with him, but we're going to. Said you were worried. What do you think is wrong with the music?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore.
Turns on pensive all of a sudden.
Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last months, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper?
Thinks for a moment, then his expression clears.
It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto, like it's not fully formed
Proto.
yet. You
Not
might be a
hardcore at all.
moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be both proto and hardcore.
Wow! Culture cop! I think you might be right. But how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything be?
Try to think of anything that could make it harder core. Wait, I just remembered something. I'm the police. Can't help you with this right now. I need something else, something extra.
What? Guys, there's something happening in his head.
As your mind works, the beat recedes from your ears. You hear your own blood pulsing through your head, nourishing
movement
your
of blood through
thoughts
your head.
with oxygen. The rhythm is familiar. The abstract shapes swelling in the foreground have done so in vain. This is a core matter. The answer in the double kick that moves the milliliters through your mind. The dark thud is the source of all rhythm, the inspiration behind mathematics, the hardcore.
Think even harder.
Yeah! He's doing it!
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits of reason.
I know! So does mine!
He laughs and shakes his head.
But there's something else that hasn't failed you.
No! This is the answer! Uh-huh.
Nothing. Me being the police isn't going to help us. Actually, it's more like they hinder us. Have to go do a job instead of this idiocy. Absurdity. Goodbye.
Oh. What?
As your mind works,
Oh, yeah.
but you're not. The abstract, the hardcore.
I know!
But there's something
Wait,
else
hold
that
on.
hasn't failed you.
Yeah!
Physical instrument. Maybe your body can tell you what Arno van Eyck jam is missing to make it harder core.
You know it in your lungs where the pressure should vibrate, in your heart that's alone, and in your solar plexus where the hits should land. So does every chordate animal.
Needs more bass.
What?
Young man makes a sudden move like he's about to turn the volume down, but that would be ridiculous. And a melody. Good melody is what makes the song really stick, so that you can't get it out of your head anymore. Point at your head.
Wow! Okay! We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from?
Where I'm not going to become some sort of anodic cop 2. Got enough capo types already? Oh no, I was thinking you would know.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about anodic music. I'm just the party boy. I get the people going and say it's hardcore.
Okay, I'll look into it in an official capacity. It's up to the police to make the beats go harder. Alright, I'll see if I can come up with something on my own. Citizen investigation.
The young man falls silent with appreciation. He even tries to contain his smile, as if it could hinder your investigation.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it, so that Egghead could use it to remix Van Eyck's jam.
Yeah, maybe that street hawker across the pawn shop has got some tapes to sell. That's just an idea.
There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, right next to the canal. A reel of magnetic tape is caught in its branches, like bronze ribbons blowing in the wind.
Oh, I know! I know this! I can tell you where it is!
St. G is the boulevard before the canal bridge. The one that takes you to the whirling in rags and the industrial harbour. It's got the lanterns and the...
I knew that! I could have said that!
and the mosaic sidewalk.
But it's all blocked with that stupid traffic jam right now.
Anyway, that's all yours to figure out, Copman.
Copman! Tape! Yeah! Spins the tape until the space escape! Yeah!
It is banging mega mix. Great door gunner mega mix. How about this one? Wallace Church.
Righteous! No! No, can't do! This is gonna make people sad! This isn't sadcore!
Shouldn't give him this.
Yeah! Alright! Here comes...
Yeah, we heard him say that. We're gonna move on back to here.
Yes, what is it? Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum!
Joe's Egghead, a gray smile adorning his face, larger than a red dwarf star.
Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
You want to turn the volume down? And I think what Egghead is trying to say is volume button is stuck on maximum.
Of course it is.
She shrugs, good sign to her fate.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
He looks around the church.
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready.
Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. The church seems cold and large. Somehow, there's tightness in your chest. Anxiety.
Okay, ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
Complete silence fills the room.
No wind outside. No waves. No floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate. It's out there now, in the world, made manifest. It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
There's an alarm, the man's voice, as he steps back to scan the surroundings. Light rattle. Like crystal clattering in the cupboard fills the air, joining the chorus.
It's getting louder.
Says Noid, his eyes riveted on the strange circle of water basins.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
You hear Egghead yell, then something else, but his voice is growing faint.
He's peaking. The worst high he's ever been on.
Hey, what's that weird rattling sound? It was in me at first. Heard anything like that this hardcore in my life?
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
Glass shards around Dolores' Day's vacant heart appear to be vibrating from the sound. It's almost as if she's alive.
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down! No! The roof!
She looks up. A screech fills the air. A scream of wooden nails. The pillars of the church twist and creak above and around you.
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to us! Love!
Nah, it's definitely a get out of here kind of situation.
All the bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent at all. It's shaking the building's foundation. The floor twists. A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Oh, I want to dance with somebody. Start tapping your foot. Yeah, we should stop. Zona, mute it.
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off.
She yells, holding the contact mag in her hand.
Andre, pull the compressor! The place is gonna come down!
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
Egghead is in the desk.
And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now.
Damn,
That's a
did you
start.
hear that? What was that? I've never heard anything like that.
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
Yeah, what was that?
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
You're gonna write Suliswolf?
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear. They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
What happens now? Are you going
Stay
to...
here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise further measurements.
Cool. I keep hearing my mic get delayed. Too many problems today. That's correct.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth. For her, at least.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this, or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive. You have
Hell
an
yeah.
explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you. You just don't have the pieces yet. You don't know enough about the world. But that Joyce, if you knew all she knows, could put it together.
Hell unknown.
All you hear is silence in your head.
Ah. Let's see. Yeah, my mic is dumb. Too many, again, just too many freaking problems today. Okay. It's an easy fix, though. Temporary, though it might be. Hell. I could have sworn there was something about that on one of these.
She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree.
Oh, that would be called syrup.
But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead.
Makes sense. I've likely deserved some praise and adoration. What for?
For getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
How's everyone doing?
Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much, and the crab man hasn't shown himself, thank God. Sure, you helped us out. I can repay the favour. What do you want to know? Andre, he's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at least.
She rubs her sides, but not from cold. Her shoulders are relaxed. She must have taken a hit, or she's on an upswing.
He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organiser. Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organise around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent. I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know?
Nice girl, we're police officers, but we're corrupt. Run to the marrow. Goes about drugs and shit, we don't give a fuck. My wife?
Yes. Anyway.
Andre, your boyfriend?
Yes.
Tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about? Oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on. Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess.
What does he do up there?
Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do, yell up at the tower? Who do you want to know about? He's a Fourburger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Fourburg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Elysium. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
Yeah, what's the pilgrimage you're
It's
talking
just
about?
something poor Fourburg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock, or as much as possible.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
I'm sorry, I may have not have told you. I'm a raging alcoholic who recently drank himself into oblivion so deep he can't even remember what sounds like the biggest street in the city.
No?
Well, I am.
Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people.
It's unlikely I'll get there. Chest pains. Need to continue drinking, but thank you. Nah, I will say I might just do that if I make it there alive.
Yeah.
She says and opens her mouth like she's about to add something, but doesn't. What does he do?
What do you mean do? Like for a living?
Oh, I meant for breakfast. Of course for a living. I'm just gonna say yes.
He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's
Oh,
very
okay.
good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop somewhere.
What kind of mindset is
He
that?
abides by the hardcore, sir. You would have to ask him yourself.
And you?
Sir, I abide by the law.
A strange feeling. Every now and then, something feels off about the way she speaks. She doesn't change tone, but you feel as though there's more about her than she lets on.
Who do you want to know about?
What's the deal with that guy?
What do you mean?
What does he think he's doing when he yells stuff? All that stuff? Where is he from? How long has he been with you guys?
Actually, we don't know where he's from, or who he is, really. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Fourburg. Or maybe even Coal City, I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City. Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah, it was in Coal City. Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two. You wish you'd been there.
What does he think he's doing when he yells all that
that.
stuff?
He's the party boy.
He told me as much, but what exactly is a
I
party
know that
boy?
music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offence if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times.
Goddamn
Gramps.
right, rock music is the coolest. Rock music forever. No offense taken, go on. You gotta tell me rock is backward. I'm the future man. I abandoned rock in the 30s. Stupid rock. And spit. Yeah, no offense taken, go on.
Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in. He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you...
You know what? He's actually not wrong.
Anyway.
He looks around, a little embarrassed of the enthusiasm of his interjection.
Who do you want to know about? Ah, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time. But earlier today, she told me about Welkins, and she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic.
Alright, tell me about yourself.
Me? Again?
Yes, I forgot. Tell me about
I
yourself.
told you, I'm a silver bird.
There's that phrase again. It really reminds you of something.
It means I don't answer questions about myself.
There's more to you than you let on. What am I not seeing?
All right,
He picks up the tape recorder and looks you in the eye.
there is. Thank you. Sure.
Catch the silver bird. Reaction speed.
The silver bird has already flown away. I will catch it later.
Oh yeah, I should talk to him, I guess. Get this other one complete.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000!
He waves his hands in an unbelievably lame and non-hardcore manner.
Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
He looks like the imposing black box in the corner that's turning up the sound.
Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
What do you propose as a name? Like so, what would you suggest as a name? Egghead. You must have a lot of ideas. No way, give me your 2 cents on the issue. Don't you have an opinion on this, Kim? Would you name the club?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
An underground place with no name sounds like something the Crabman would
We're
say.
not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Estelle. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please. How about something simple? Like the club?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave. The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Says the girl with the microphone.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the signs.
Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
Yakukata! Yakukata! The place to be!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega!
No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
The amnesia.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia!
It's not amnesia, guys.
Oh, that actually seemed fitting for this game.
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
You have? Well,
Disco
what's
Elysium.
the name?
No Truce with the Furies. Revachol West.
Wow, it's big! A club for entire Revachol West. So big.
Sounds like money.
Sounds like future!
It's settled then. Everyone, welcome to Revachol West.
Looks around the church as light beams paint the dance floor violet blue. Disco Elysium just felt like too much of a bait. The other one was too wordy. But also gives the false impression of disco.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
What are you doing? No, just start tapping your foot.
It feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his limbs?
Yeah,
I'm
what are you doing?
dancing.
Performs yet another strange pattern of moves, but it doesn't look very cool or modern. Honestly, it looks kind of lame.
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing?
We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
Jumps up and down with glee. His moves punctuated by the stroboscop. Is it? Am I saying this right? Strobo? No. It is like a strobe light. Stroboscopic. Stroboscopic. I'm hearing it and it's messing me up. Stroboscopic. I feel like I'm adding letters when I say it like that. Flash of the club lights.
Talk?
Just move
What
on.
is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves? Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. But there's a noticeable lack of something.
Yeah, ask you what's with the hair.
It's to express my individuality.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks
Or is
like
it because
he's
you're bald?
balding.
Or because I'm balding, yes. I want to fuse the remains of my hair together before it leaves me. I want to show my hair. I don't give a fuck how old you think I am. I'm 20.
How old are you, Andre?
Not 20.
You know what, fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway. Goodbye, officer.
Alright, we finally did that. Octanoid. Gotta get that EXP. We need them levels.
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you got us in. Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely. Estelle using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass.
Better here than in that tent. Wasn't safe.
Okay.
Lieutenant keeps it laconic.
What he means is, you're right, actually. The tent was a safety hazard, and this place was deserted anyway.
Hey, Tiago, tell you about the church.
The Crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus. Not like a literal sarcophagus. I'm just being metaphorical.
One moment. mouse messed up again. There we go.
Encasement, confinement, of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the Crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs. Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church surrounding it to contain it. I don't know, and it's not something they properly understood either, what it does. But it's what this Sona person is looking for and trying to measure.
He nods towards the woman. Yeah, we kind of
It'll
went
be
through all that already.
fruitless, though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by. Outside, dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the age-bleached floorboards. The structure does not feel particularly durable.
This building seems less than structurally sound.
No, it's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. They should have built a club for Anodic music around it instead.
He grins.
Anodic music will definitely contain whatever we're dealing with.
His words echo in the chamber.
And if it can't, well, seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like substance.
Found a doomed commercial area in Martinez proper. Maybe it's the same thing the Ubis were trying to contain.
Like a concentric ring spreading out, the struggling villages. And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around here.
Think there's any merit to the
I
theory?
don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, Copman. Even I have limits. I'm a limited size person. Maybe you can figure things out, Copman. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up well.
Oh, what do you think about the
It's
church?
a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
There's a carpenter
I
yourself?
don't say much anything as a carpenter anymore. They tried to make me into a reckoner and a leveller. Made me a bit manic, you know. I regret the time I dedicated to that profession and that worker collective. I say things more as a member of the hardcore side dance community these days.
Can I ask how I knew? He's going to say, I saw you talking.
Why? You're a cop. I carry carpentry tools.
How old do you think this church is? Over 300?
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast here. Was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude, the sea, perhaps something more fundamental.
He means something paranatural. He must...
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well.
Sound anomaly.
Maybe they were unable to face the nature of the world, perishing.
That was a church built in.
Who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism, lawmongerer. It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture. Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out? Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white. A false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Marriage shit. Virtue and tyranny.
Church isn't painted white as far as I can tell. That's the homespin. But we're gonna say that.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Year after year, flake after flake, whitewashed clean, then covered in green moss. Slowly peeled by the wind, your skin crawls from the sensation as you look around.
Dead bodies of perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total. I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, cop man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it.
Yeah, where's that quote from?
A Sarai's man who lived a long time ago, an ancient hardcore brother.
What you're saying is religion is stopping hardcore?
It never was. A 3,000-year-old regime of history, built by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false to the core.
The way he says it, the force in false core, is invested with 20 kilotons of disgust.
I guess that they I can't even read it. I'm not even paying attention. Ecclesiate. Ecclesiastes. God, I can't read. Ecclesiastes. We're all about love and hardcore before, remember? Agreed with you about the I just fuck it. Being okay with this. And you proposed it as music will supplant this system.
But were you wrong? The founding party is okay with everything. Look around. They don't have enough love for the human crew to oppose anything anymore. We're on our own.
That's still a lie. Reassert yourself.
Perfidy. You lied to me. I'm tired of people lying to me.
Well,
Young man pushes his chest out. The skeletons of suspenders rattle.
Lloyd, man, mellow out. Stop aggroing the law.
I'm sorry. Anodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
You know what this kind of stuff goes well with.
Don't you have to be on drugs for that though? I don't need to be
Your
an artist.
pleasure response was more like, just wondering if he has any.
I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye.
That's her innocence, Dolores. Hey, mind your words. I'm getting some real negative vibrations from her too. You want to get inside the church, and now you don't like the stained glass window.
I didn't know it was in here. We have to get rid of it. Dismantle it. Can't dance with a giant mass murderer looking at ya. Not a good look for the club.
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love.
Mass murder on the floor!
Yeah, but like, who isn't accused of being a mass murderer these days? You feel there is something terrifying about her? Isn't she supposed to be an embodiment of the world spirit? Would you say she was, you know, human? Yeah, I'm talking about her. Don't want to think about her anymore. The innocence of humanism. Humanism seems to be a pretty big deal around here.
Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs. Humanism was invented to mass-produce billions of humans. Billions of humans can mass-produce hundreds of billions of pigs.
What's wrong with that?
And many, many more tons of sugar.
She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we live in, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory against a long-dead opponent. But, yo, I'm only annoyed. What do I know? No one says Arno van Eyck is a mass murderer. The Anodic pioneer Rietveld is not a mass murderer. He is not accused of mass murder.
Okay, so no one says him is a mass murderer, but you're whatever.
Likewise, no one says Jermaine Egghead or Andre are mass murderers. You can live entirely outside that suspicion. Billions of people go about not being guilty of mass murder. Just not there is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying in here.
No, that's not it. It's something more. Something closer to your skin.
Keep the beautifully sharp shards, keep her long face and her hair.
The speed freak looks the same way. It is dark there in the back of the church. For a moment, the music echoes strangely.
Did you say you know human?
I like this question, Cop Man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that.
Oh, you're talking about I have thousands of fans. I'm surrounded by love and support all the time. Yeah, we got Kim right there. He supports us.
Fame is a false existence. It doesn't happen inside the head.
What a strange choice of words. Caustic, overflowing with negativity. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window?
It's a nice
Why
window.
do you keep saying that if it isn't making you feel well? Don't come back to this anymore. Stop talking about that damn window.
No, it's screw it. We're
mass
going through all the
murder.
options now.
What? She invented the beauty you're feeling. She and her glass cutters and iconographers. You set the standard, alright. Then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core. That so-called beauty of hers.
Terrifyingly beautiful.
You may be onto something, Copper Man. She's got those mass murdering hips. The world spirit does not have a body. It has organs. Hardcore is an organ of the world spirit.
He raises his left hand.
This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief, if you ask me. An organ thief. All innocences are. Okay. Hard to say, Copman. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the Crabman, though. Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
mean his mother's love stuff isn't too spooky for
Have
you?
you been listening to what Egg's been saying? Love is hardcore, man. And the mother's love is the hardest core of all. The man picks up on stuff. And he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him. Dead body, spirit entered. What is there to talk of? Sure. Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. They don't call me Noid for nothing. It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our signs synced. It's short for paranoid.
Are you suspicious of?
It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
This is a good, dangerous line of questioning. You should prod him on.
One of the most suspicious things?
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
Does this mean you are mentally ill? Tell me more about the left-right business. What's suspicious about the production of pork and wheat? I'm honestly curious about that one. Well, that was certainly stimulating. I want to ask you about something else now.
I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat for everyone. The end goal of humanity.
Fighting off hunger?
The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray, far from our true lives, but we may yet find a way back.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology.
It's our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain ourselves.
What's bad about cereal grain? Having enough food could be a precursor for greater things. What's bad about animals? Man, they're cute. Yeah, it's our only shit and we fucking suck at it. All three true?
Yes, having food is means to an end, but the left never talks about the end, only the means. Caps are likewise suckers, constantly sleepless in worry. It's our own nothing. Animals are cool, guys. I like animals too, but that doesn't mean I have to be one myself. It's our only correct.
He can't help but doubt your sincerity in this matter. There is no other way. You are a police officer.
Don't assume I like the status quo because I'm a cop. As me sarcastic, this world has its fair share of problems, but it's not like you guys are going to solve them.
Precisely. The status quo doesn't need to be loved.
His eyes flicker.
You mentioned true life. What would that be like?
But life is true if it's free from fear.
I was not expecting to
Eternal division
take this
among
long in this area.
oneself. And others, mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A germinal will come, a return to trueness. It will be hardcore.
How would you go about returning to this true life? Good no.
Beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods. Nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic structure. An hard enough beat would awaken everyone to a truer calling. In unity.
Just like that. The speed freak is right in your face. His eyes burning. His comrades look on worriedly.
They're advocating a noise-based society. You keep mentioning hardcore. What does it mean to you?
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true, hardcore life. There's just never been enough of them, and they had to rely on some extremely basic percussion.
Yeah, let's talk about the hardcore
Utmost
one now.
dedication, thoughts from the spinal cord, is a potent superlative as well. Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes saying hardcore.
Hardcore!
His friend shouts from behind his mix table with a smile surpassing your own in wideness, total moon face, and eyes full of naive wonderment. That was vague. Dedication something else superlative. Yeah, let's go with vague.
Maybe you're being too specific about it. Try consulting with your spinal cord. Oh yeah, sure thing.
Got the keys, analyze the beat. Arcanasiism is love.
Aggressive, monotonous, but also somehow sacral, primitive, yet futuristic, like a machine man. Nothing exists but the here and now. All are one purpose. All you've managed is a
Kill
list.
by one.
The parts don't form a whole.
They're hardcore.
Woman with those earrings. That's it.
They're just clothes.
There's even more to it.
It's just a style, you know, normal hard style. Anyone can wear it.
Alright, that was a lot. Tiny chemistry lab. Has a bed and bottles. Thanks to distilled water. I mean, we can always just bust it later. Alright, Wednesday's done. Okay. Well. Yeah, it's just... Let's save here. That took a lot longer than I thought. We got 5 hours to pay rent. We still gotta find... I said rent, but it's for our day at the hostel. We still gotta find Ruby. And hopefully we can do that. I don't know, just seems like I need to make quicker progress. But I think I'm done for now, so if anyone's watching, thanks for watching. And until next time, have a good one.